Welcome back to another episode of That Doesn't Go There. I'm your host, Joey Crypto. This is the Joey Crypto Show, Holiday Edition. Who likes my outfit? You guys digging my sweet Christmas threads? I even wore my red pants for you guys. That means it's that time of the month for another Joey Crypto Show coming at you hot and curdled from the Three Shots Podcast studios. If you didn't catch our last interview with Sam Bank on Getting Fucked Friedman, check it out on the Three Shots Podcast YouTube, where you can also find the last Three Shots Pod featuring yours truly. In tonight's top stories, the Voyager saga continues to suck. Michael Saylor is going to be fine. And we'll finally have a very special interview here on Joey Crypto between crypto's most favorite douchebag, Bitboy, and crypto's least favorite douchebag, Sammy can't suck enough dick to save himself. Now, at this point, Friedman. Voyager Digital, brainchild of people we trusted and subsequently vilified for their misuse of customer funds, has a buyer. It doesn't. The offers are all fake. Some are bankrupt. My wife's boyfriend has more cuddle privileges than I do. Any of those answers may have an answer of true, but vagaries are all we get from the crypto Twitterverse. Folks, I know you're having a hard time figuring out who to trust out there right now. Myself included. Not meaning that I'm having a hard time trusting people. I mean, you should have a hard time trusting me. That's a fair assumption to make. The best advice I can offer is none, because we're thoroughly and soundly fucked when it comes to Voyager. And it appears that at this point, patience is all we have right now. That's all we can muster up. It's all we can manage to use to drag ourselves kicking and screaming through this fuckfest that is Voyager and waiting for yet another buyer to maybe survive with the platform. Maybe the platform gets totally liquidated. Maybe we get totally fucked. Who knows? Who knows? You know what, though? Steve Ehrlich, hey, there's people out there with their fucking life savings waiting for you to unfuck this shit. Oh, what's that? Your lawyers are the only ones that can at this point? Okay, well, then, Voyager UCC, if you're listening, and don't worry, we'll be tagging you in this one, we would really, really love anything. We'd love anything at this point. It would be great. It'd be great to know if it's possible that the platform will survive. It would be great to know that, I don't know, pending approval for any fucking sale, that maybe all these state regulators that have already given Voyager approval to do business will continue to allow them to do business, or maybe they won't. Will we be able to withdraw our funds from this goddamn platform if it gets back up and running? Will we get an immediate haircut? Will these funds show back up in our accounts the way they left? Just some questions ping-ponging around in the empty chasm of my brain. Thanks for listening, Voyager UCC. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, I do intend to make this Preparation H fanny pack part of my seal of professionalism, Voyager UCC. So you can trust me. I am an ass cream influencer. On to the next topic, Michael Saylor. How can we ever forget about the hornet's nest of activity around Michael Saylor and his software company deciding that mediocrity just wasn't for them? But high-risk investments are definitely worth exploring, as prompted by your CEO that, thank God, didn't peak in high school. Have you seen that fucking guy when he was younger? And waited until his 50s. In a few years, probably during the next bull run, he's going to look like a friggin' genius. Probably. But in the meantime, I bet the boardroom has gotten a bit of a rapey vibe, kind of the same way as a prison bathroom does. You know what's going to happen under the right circumstances, so watch your ass. Long dick and long days at the office aside, Saylor recently reminded us that he personally owns more than 17,000 Bitcoin that he bought for under 10,000 apiece. Fuck, even the goddamn Cyber Hornets guy is still above water. And I'm stuck here in the ocean of Voyager's bankruptcy on 70% of a life preserver, hoping that they will throw me some packets of fucking crackers to munch on while I wait for rescue that looks more and more like it's not coming. Just like me when my wife's boyfriend is hanging out. No resentment. None at all. Well, shit, Sailor's going to be fine. So I suppose we do need those success stories here and there to keep us holding on for the next bull run. In a revelatory podcast interview recently, though, Sailor announced his dirty anti-libertarian notion that maybe all cryptos are not created equal, and that crap like XRP as well as Ethereum should be registered securities. I'll give you this, Michael. The argument can be made either way, but just like good old Teddy Roosevelt said, walk softly and carry a hard wallet big enough to pay off the news cycle. And don't forget, Mr. Sailor, opinions are like STDs. If you have a strong one, maybe think twice before sharing it with someone. Folks, I'd like to cut now briefly to our wonderful, amazing, exclusive interview footage that nobody expected us to get between Bitboy. Oh, yes. Oh, you heard me right. The king of crypto in his own fucking mind. And Sammy Bankman-Fried. Here we go now, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special treat for you in the studio tonight. And by treat, I mean that au jus flavored condom you thought was a piece of spearmint gum. In the studio at Three Shots Podcast with us is Sam Bankman-Fried and Bitboy Crypto.
All right. Yeah, thanks for having us. I finally got this asshole in front of me. Got enough goddamn pizza down there in the Bahamas. I think I ate that place.
Well, it's
dry.
kind of hard to come away, when you're playing with supermodels on the beach. Just saying.
No,
I mean, can't be mad about that.
they were nice. I mean,
What?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Epstein.
Anyway, hey, thanks for having us, Joey
Thanks,
Crypto.
Joey Crypto.
It's a nice studio. It reminds me of Carolyn Snatch. Could use some work, but very gaping. I like it.
With the jokes already, boys.
Yeah.
It's going to get bad.
Hey, I got some questions for you,
Shoot.
Sammy.
Shoot.
Since you won't answer the fucking whale on Twitter or anyone else.
You let me know when you get 17 trillion and we'll talk.
Now it's trillion.
Well, I didn't tell you about the other parts I lost.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, thanks for agreeing to answer my questions today, Sammy. I hope you're ready to answer honestly and with understanding that if you don't, I got some explosive devices hidden in your headset thing there.
Oh, yeah?
That's why you can't hear out of your right ear.
You make a compelling argument for me to comply. You have my cooperation.
Oh, thanks, Sammy.
You're welcome.
You having problems there?
Yeah, sometimes I get caught up with shit in my mouth. It happens.
Yeah, you got a dick in your mouth. It sounds like
Right. I'm out of money.
Anything before we get? Speaking of dicks, anything before we get started? Dick, water, seltzer.
No, wait.
Carolyn's
I'm good. I
ass?
don't want your charity.
You sure?
Yeah.
Pizza. I got some pizza.
I bet you do. You probably got some in your fucking pocket right
It's in here
now.
somewhere.
Yeah. Where's that crust? Oh, it's your belly.
Somewhere down here. Anyway, enema? No.
Not
Good?
yet.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You can eat that too, though, if you'd like.
Okay.
All right. I thought it was still on you. My bad.
No.
Okay.
No, this ain't scripted.
No, I'll just stick to my steady diet of liquid cheese. After the fallout of FTX, aerosol cheese spread is the only thing that brings me joy. Have you seen that TikTok, that tick treat, where you stick the nozzle through a cracker?
Oh, cheese tits. Don't change the subject out here. Jesus, okay? We're going to get down to the brass tacks out here, okay? Which, do they tax crypto? I haven't figured that out yet. But if that's the last thing I do, we're getting it down. Where's my money?
Yes, of course, Daddy.
Ooh. Holy shit. I haven't seen my penis in a while, but call me Daddy again.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh my God. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Now take off that ridiculous fucking wig. It's driving me crazy. Just take it off.
If you haven't seen a real Jew's hairpiece, this is the original hairpiece, okay, from the 1900s.
It looks like it belongs in the Smithsonian. Take it off.
That's where all my money went.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, if it doesn't come off, fine. Let's move on to my next question.
Yes, let's do.
Jesus Christ, your wigs out here. Who else wears wigs that hair pieces that is, even relevant? Can you even name anybody?
Donner.
Anyone else?
Nope.
Yeah, anyone else? Maybe turn the page. Turn the
Gandhi,
page.
Trump,
Okay.
Rick Sanchez.
Okay, those are some good ones.
It's a
Okay.
sign of success, really.
I don't know what to say to that. You're such a stupid piece of shit. And I'm only understanding And now I'm only understanding the extent of that, you know?
Well, you can just go ahead and suck my curly, stupid, froed up dick hair, okay? Guy who made up crypto superhero.
Sorry.
Are you looking at me? Or are you fucking having a fat attack?
It was my superhero power. I had to restrain myself. I was mind controlling you there for a second. We'll come back to that. But
Okay.
you claim to be altruistic, not autistic. It looks the same. Who wrote this? that you want
Go ahead and get it out. I know you're just shoveling
I'm
shit
trying.
in. Now it's trying to shovel it out.
It's hard. I can't read good. That you want to use money to help people. I want to see some evidence. Where's this money going? It ain't helping me. I'm on Jenny Craig, and she just died.
Yeah, you're on the point system and you're eating all the fucking points.
Yeah.
Okay? It doesn't count. That doesn't work that way. Anyways, I like to take the money in my pockets and put it in other people's pockets, okay? That's what I do. I also like to take my P9 and put it in other people's PJ, if you know what I'm saying. I think the total collapse of my companies is a perfect example of that. I took all the money from the loyal customers, put it in my pocket, then just gave it away.
So you admit it then. I got you. The king got you. The money wasn't even yours to begin with.
I'm reminded of two things here,
pizza.
fat ass, okay? President Biden told me once, he said, I had a great time watching the Dodgers beat the Dallas Cowboys in the World Cup, and Iran hockey is also my favorite sport. And then after placing a gentle kiss on my cheek, I'll let you think of which one it was, he whispered into my ear, not your keys, not your crypto, bitch.
Oh, he whispered something good in my ear too. So popular phrasing in crypto culture is part of your rationale for blatant theft. No?
Actually, it's more like a form of eugenics. I take money from people stupid enough to give it to me, just like you're stupid enough to take all that fucking pie and shove it down your pie hole, okay? One piece at a time, one crypto exchange at a time, if you know what I'm saying.
I gave you some of that pie.
And now, oh, no. Fuck. People, damn it.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
It's pizza.
Actually, it's more like a
Pizza
pie.
pie.
Stop interrupting me. I take money from people stupid enough to give it to
Don't
me,
sound like
and give it to people I dreamt smart enough to handle it, okay? The dumb people just can't afford medical care. They die off sooner, okay? It's luck of the draw. And the higher IQs prevail so that the world can get smarter.
Oh.
Yeah. We're
It's like
perfecting
you're perfecting the process.
Yeah. Don't be fucking taking my lines here,
I'm
okay? What,
not.
just like you fucking took my money.
I'm helping you out with
Whatever.
a handy.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Can someone give me a handy?
Hey, you need a handy to get off that couch, you fat lard of shit.
I've been eating all that pizza.
But it's nearly prepared for deployment on a global scale.
Well, I'm sorry. But
Just like your belt buckle.
But the psychotic conspiracy theorist inside me is getting a massive boner, hard on, very hard. I think I need to be alone. Can we cut? I need to be alone.
I'm glad to help you. One of you more, god damn it, YouTuber fucking pieces of shit, delude himself with a self-importance enough to borderline orgasm on air.
Oh, whoa. That only happened once. I like to spread my load all over the crypto followers out here, but I like to, I touch myself.
Yeah, that's precious. That's
And
really
only-
precious. That's a sweet thing to say.
And I only came that one time because she touched my hot wallet.
Your hot wallet?
It was hot.
Is it like your hot sauce?
Super hot.
Yeah, I bet it was because you're sitting on it. But anyways, the way you think anyone will believe you is just asinine, okay?
Whoa. Screw you. Okay. First of all, you're the one on trial here. I'll take control of the interview again. You'll see.
Folks, that's all the time this sexual degenerate has tonight.
What? What are you doing?
Thanks for joining us, and do remember to go ahead and fuck off
this ain't
with the
over.
complaints about my theft.
This isn't over.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you don't make the same mistake that Sammy Sperm Bank Friedman made by A, agreeing to that interview, and B, stealing billions. I'm afraid that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. But before we go, this program is definitely not brought to you by Preparation H. We endorse exactly 0 forms of internet harassment, and to my wife's boyfriend, if you're listening, she has the nicest things to say about you to our therapist when she lets me go. From the Three Shots Podcast Studios, I'm Joey Crypto. Make sure you keep one hand on the wheel, one on the horn, and a third hand out the window flipping off oncoming traffic. Make sure to give this content a thumbs up and like and subscribe to the channel. Good night, everybody.